Ruto is receiving a very cold reception in Mount Kenya. Na kama kuna watu wanasikiza na walisikiza Kenya Gachagua aliwaambia are the Mount Kenya people. Remember, Gachagua said that Ruto anakuja, msicomplain, msimrushie mawe, msimfukuze, nyinyi endeni mkule pesa. That was what Gachagua said. And the Mount Kenya people are doing exactly that. Watu wanaenda, wanapatiwa pesa, and you can see the reception. You can alafu after hapo unaona wanaenda wanakaa, they let the president talk, they are not responding, wanamuangalia tu amalize aende. President is receiving a very cold reception in Mount Kenya. Before I go into the details, if you are new to this platform and you're coming here for the first time, I'd like you and I plead with you, kindly take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will always be the first to watch and to react. So kindly take a second, subscribe, na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and the return subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You are the one who is making this channel to grow because you keep on watching my videos over and over. So, as I've said that the president is receiving a very cold reception in Mount Kenya. And in that, everywhere that is going, it has been pre-planned. The crowd has been hired, the crowd has been mobilized and paid to go and see him. These things are done deliberately. And when Gachagua told the people of Mount Kenya that the president will be coming, na akikuja hapa, nyinyi muende tu mumsikize na mkule pesa, musikatae pesa. We can see there are videos of emerging of people being even trained how they are going to cheer the president, what they are going to say, what they are going to do. And money is being dished out for them to do that, for them to cheer the president, for them to prepare the ground so that president akikuja apate that reception. And unajua, this style of politics in modern era kama ya sahi, it is so hard, you can't fool people. Like, people know this style of politics. So before I go deeper into my analysis and everything, I just want you to watch these videos. And then kama kawaida, I'll be back.
Mimi ni wazimu nikasahau nani ananisaidia kuunda hii serikali. Nataka mnisikie vizuri. Watu wana Rumoru, si ndio? Na mimi si mlevi, mimi sikunywangi pombe, na mimi si mtu ya kuchanganyikiwa. I know what I'm doing. Tunaelewana? Na mimi nitahakikisha ile kazi mlinipatia ya kuhakikisha kwamba tunasimamia masomo ya watoto wetu, ile ya kilimo, ile ya maendeleo ya barabara na stima na hiyo ingine, nitahakikisha ya kwamba hiyo kazi inafanyika. Hata mimi najua kuna kile kitu mimi nisipofanya, mimi najua vile mtafanya.
Kuna watu naona wameanza kunishauri. Ati sijui, wewe ukai kama unapigana na rais vizuri, sijui wewe ukai kama unabishana na rais. Kwa
Imbeche yuna kiondo. Imbeche yuka matina kibeti na tunaenda kwa ngiri na mtu atoka amwani 2027. Utomba kwa Mbeche chapa Gachagua uja kutoka kaira kienine. Kana.
Niende ninyoroshe mambo ya masomo ya watoto wa Kenya.
Tunajua ni fuste wewe.
Nilikuwa kwa CBC. Niliweka jopo.
Uongo.
Tukatatua matatizo ya CBC.
Uongo.
Na kwa miaka miwili.
Uongo.
Niajiri walimu 76,000.
Uongo.
Kisha ya
uongo.
Wanapata nafasi ya.
Sisi si wajinga bwana. Watu si wajinga.
Na vile vile.
Watu si wajinga bwana. Wewe tume gift live acha kuhang.
Yes, thank you guys. You've seen those videos, mmezi watch. You tell me, isn't that like, are those people just playing to the script of Gachagua and everything? You can see the president is talking, the deputy president is talking, but the crowd is just looking at them. Nyinyi ongeeni, nyinyi malizeni. You know guys, it is very clear that the people of Mount Kenya walishatoka Ruto kitambo. You can see it from their reaction. You can see even Kindiki is trying to force issues. But the crowd is not budging. The crowd is just looking at him. And that is the style of that is what is different in the people of Mount Kenya from the people of Nyanza. I think the people, if coming kwa the people of Nyanza, wangekuwa charge a jam na wewe, they could have even started throwing thrones and everything and thing. But the people of Mount Kenya, kama wakutaki, they'll just sit back, listen to you, wewe ongea uende. You remember even they used to do for Raila the same when he was campaigning there in 2022. Walikuwa wanakatua na msikiza tu, wanamsindikiza na crowd na cheering na nini and then amaliza yaende. And they never gave him their vote. So Ruto is also facing the same issue. And you can see, even he's fighting so hard to try and explain to these people that what he has done and what he's going to do. And the people are just looking at him. Because the president has been, Lenny amefika mahali, is no one believes him anymore. So this is siasa of hiring crowds. Is siasa of mobilizing people to come and cheer you, to come and nini. What the president forgets is that Kenyans saizi washajanjaruka. They know, they understand this politics of mobilizing crowd. You can't fool people with this kind of politics anymore. Unless there's still Kenyans who still live under a rock. That wajui people are always mobilized to create an impression, a perception that someone is popular. Unless you are a Kenyan who is very illiterate ama who lives under a rock, you are not exposed. Ndio utaamini those kind of crowd. If you see such kind of things, you will believe those kind of crowd. Lakini anyone who has been in this country, who has seen all these things, they know that crowds are always mobilized. Because no one sits somewhere and anakaa tu ati anagoja president akuja alafu aende. You get, it rarely happens. Such things are never there. And that's why you can see that people are being paid to come and see the president. That is how desperate it has become for the president. And I was wondering, I was asking myself, was it really necessary for the president to go to Mount Kenya? Because you are sasa unaenda, ndio sasa unachoma hata kushinda vile unaenda. Look at the interview that he did. Alichoma hata kushinda vile angefaa kutengeneza. So the ground is not budging. And the people of Mount Kenya, from the way we understand them, these are people wenye wakikuacha wamekuacha. And this doesn't happen even to other leaders of other regions who come there. Even their own people. Mount Kenya people wakikutoka wamekutoka. They will come, they will listen to you, utapiga kelele yako, but they will not. Tell me one leader from Mount Kenya wenye watu walimkataa, alafu tena akarudi watu wakamkubali. Tell me one. I can't remember of any. These people once wakikutoka wamekutoka. Simple and clear. They awananga reverse gear. So the president is literally just wasting his time. The president is just going there, talking a lot of things. People will listen, people will eat money, and you know they are eating money for it. Wachana na hii pesa yenye watu walikuwa wanapewa Nyanza 200 for mobilization. These people are eating good money, 1,000 and above. You can see even women wamepangwa, wamevalishwa ma uniform, they are dancing na nini. You think wana dance hapo bure? Nani anatoka kwake avalishwe nguo akuja adansie president for free? Where? How? So these guys are being given something. Na kuna mtu atakataa pesa with this economy, vile vitu ni ngumu. Nani atakataa pesa? Hata mimi ukinipatia hiyo pesa ati niende tu mahali tu nionekane tu nimesimama ama mimi sitakataa pesa. Nani atakataa pesa? We are all looking for that money because economy imeharibiwa na Ruto na watu wake. They have destroyed the economy. So kama kuna mahali pesa inapatianwa, nani atakataa pesa? Unaona? So the president's action, the president's move in Mount Kenya is failing terribly, and it was a wrong move. Because tena they are going there with a narrative of attacking Gachagua. That is very unfortunate. You don't do that kind of politics. Because when you go there to start attacking Gachagua, you are making Gachagua even more popular. You are making Gachagua even now more believable in the eyes of people. Because Kikus have that politics of sympathy. That when you attack there, when you feel like someone is being oppressed, they stand with that person. They support that person. So you guys are going there, instead of campaigning for the president, you are campaigning for Gachagua. You are making Gachagua even more popular. So the dynamics of Mount Kenya politics is very, very, those terrains, I don't know, the president, whoever lied to the president that this was the right time to visit Mount Kenya, alimdanganya. And what could have, if I was advising the president, what could I have told the president? I could have told the president, this is not the right time to go to Mount Kenya. You hold back, tulia kwanza, make sure that first you finish all the projects zenye Uhuru alianzisha, they are done, and then start your new projects. Piga projects zako, and then sasa once you've done your projects, anza kutembea Mount Kenya in 2026. In 2026 sasa make it your business to visit Mount Kenya. Yani enda huko sasa consistently reminding them that tunaona Uhuru alianzisha hii project, mimi nikamaliza. Uhuru alianzisha hii nikamaliza. Uhuru alianzisha hii nikamaliza. Na hizi projects zangu tunaona pia mimi nilianzisha hii nikamaliza. At least have something to show the people, so that hata kama watasimama na wewe 100%, but some people will see, hey, like nyewe hata kama Gachagua anatuambia huyu jamaa janini, but we can see there are some things alifanya na akamaliza. At least utapata sympathy votes. At least you will be able to get a fraction of the votes. Lakini he's not doing that. But as we said, and I said in another video, the president, if you study politics very well, the president has no interest in winning Mount Kenya, in getting Mount Kenya votes. The president is just going there to make sure that he creates a division. And maybe what he was aiming for is aiming to go to Mount Kenya so that he can get that resistance, watu waone, that defiance ionekane, and then he's going to move to Mount Kenya East. Huko kwa Embu, wa Meru na nini, so that, and then huko he's hoping to get that warm welcome and nini, so that we can start creating that rift between the Kikuyus and the Merus and the Embus in politically, so that they don't vote in one block. And you can see the desperation. Unaona alienda he launched a classroom. A whole president launching a classroom. And people are celebrating. It is yani the guy imefika level that is so desperate to that level whereby you go launch a classroom, paka unakata and everything. So let us, as in the president, the people who advise our president are the one, our president ndo anamdanganya. This was not the right move to go to Mount Kenya at this time, unless what I'm thinking is what the president is aiming at dividing the Mount Kenya East and the Mount Kenya West from, like, wasivote pamoja in the, and when I mean divide in terms of voting block, like these people don't vote as a unit the way they always vote, unless that is what is looking out for, then that is it. It's just within his way, it's just within his means to do that, because politics, as I told you, is a game of, is an art. You have to look at how do I, if I can't get this vote, then how do I split them so that they don't vote in one place, and then when I divide and conquer, you divide the votes, and then maybe unaweza pita katikati, ama you make sure that you dilute the votes so that it doesn't make any impact at the end of the day. So if that is the approach, then the president is just playing politics, which is a politician. I can't blame him for that. But if it comes to now, like, he really wants those votes, like he's really looking for people to vote for him in that region, then this was a wrong time to go there. Angetulia kwanza, because angetulia apige kazi, at least ile influence ya Gachagua I reduce, because you know, when someone keeps on ranting and you are not responding to him, when someone keeps on decampaigning you and you are not responding, after a very long time, that thing becomes boring in the eyes of people. Want something new. So angekaa ache tu Gachagua kimbia yeye akipiga tu development zake huku chini akiendelea na kazi yake until hiyo kitu ikwe use, people wanasema now this person is now, hakuna kitu anatuambia mpya, every time ni Ruto this, what do you have to offer, what's something different, and then that was the time sasa angekuwa anaanza sasa ku strike. He raises another political leader from that region. Huyo jamaa sasa anakuwa anaanza ku counter Gachagua, unaona, not countering Gachagua with the need of supporting Ruto, but ana counter to Gachagua, like anakuwa another alternative to Gachagua, so that people can get an alternative. And then now the president starts now coming in hapo katikati, na hivyo maybe with that angekuwa amepata votes. So sometimes you have to be very strategic in terms of in the way you are doing things. But making this move right now, it was a very wrong move, and it's a wait and see. But you guys, what do you think? For me, I feel like this is a total disaster for him, and he's not going to get anything out of it. So here I can only see two things. Unless the president is really desperate to divide the votes of the Mount Kenya East and the Mount Kenya West, or the president is looking at if he's looking at getting these votes back, then I feel the approach is wrong. This was not the right moment. So what do you think? Share in the comment section, and as always say, kindly try and remain respectful. Usitukane watu kwa comment section. Just share your opinion. No one is right, no one is wrong. Sometimes I see a few people still coming out to call me names and everything. Stop all that. Just share your opinion. Haunijui sikujui. We are just sharing. We are just discussing politics. Don't take politics too personal. Just share what you think. Be mature enough to just share your views and remain respectful. Sawa? Sawa. So anyway guys, if you still want to support this platform, I would like to reach a point whereby we are also hosting people on this platform and everything. You can still support with whatever you want. My number is always there. Keep on supporting, and if you have anything you have to share, kindly reach out. We are trying to create a space whereby people can have a safe space. They can discuss politics, they can discuss issues, governance, without feeling like they are watakuwa attacked or anything. You know, many people want to contribute to the politics of this and the governance of this country, but most of the platforms that are available, watu wanakujaga tu kutukanana and to express their emotions in a negative way and everything. That is not right. We are trying to create a space, a safe space, whereby everyone can just come and share their views and everything. So help us walk this journey. We would like to build this thing into a big podcast whereby we can host people and young vibrant people, and we discuss politics, things that can help our country grow. Things can we at least we come up with a new set of leaders, not these leaders that we see that are just corrupt and eating money and everything. So you can support this journey by liking, by subscribing, and by supporting through that number that is there. So thank you guys, until next time, bye.